right, guys. Welcome to the Old Glory Red Report. Today we got a special guest, Alice Tasker, with us. We're going to be talking about the Orange County game. Guys, so we had a great game last Saturday. We got the 1-0, another 3 points. That puts us at 6. We're sitting second in the league in the Western Division right now, which is great. You know, I think we had an overall pretty good game. Iwasa on the board. What was your opinion?
I would have liked to have seen a little bit more holding possession. I think, and that's nitpicky. Obviously, I can't complain with the 3 points on the board and 2 wins out of 2 to start the season, so I can't complain too much. I felt our defense kind of stopped there for about 25 minutes.
We've had that problem throughout the season.
We're not a 90-minute team yet. I think
No.
we're a solid 75-minute team. I mean, you look at the game against San Antonio. It was kind of the same thing. We went up to right after the beginning of the second half, and then we just kind of held it for 15 minutes, and then towards the end, San Antonio peppered us. And I think we were lucky this time, at least. You know, Orange County, they peppered us from the beginning of the second half. We luckily held on there, and then Iwasa took over. Heck of a run.
Brilliant solo effort.
Right, it's a great solo effort, and that's why you bring in Cameron Iwasa in the
yeah.
offseason. He's done that for us in the past. The one reason I think I love Cameron Iwasa the most on this team is because he's not afraid to take chances from different angles. Where in the past couple of years we've had guys where we're gonna hoof it in the box and only from certain designated spots we're gonna take a shot.
Yeah.
Where Cameron's not afraid to throw it on net. I don't think it was him who took the shot against San Antonio. Where I think it was Isley who just tapped it home after the keeper.
Yeah, that was the second half.
The second half one, yeah. But that's the kind of, I mean, they're not beautiful goals, but they're garbage points.
They're the ones that win you games, though.
They're still on the board.
Yeah.
We're still scoring goals. So, but Orange County, I think we played great 70 minutes of a 90. Let's make it 90 minutes next game.
Yeah, I think in the first half we kind of started off a little slow even. We were trying to play that press like we did last against San Antonio.
Yeah.
And we've been doing that press pretty good. Like you said, it just comes down to our defense kind of turning off. And we've had that since the preseason, where it's a 70, 90% performance from them. 10% they turn off and we give it away. We were lucky enough this night that Orange County just wasn't able to do that. Mm-hmm. They did get that late equalizer against Phoenix, so they're a team that can keep struggling.
They compete. They compete.
They want to play a very beautiful game, too, and they were pressing very high on us, and I think that caused us a lot of problems as well. So you didn't see, like, Isley or Alleman doing as well this game as they did last time. Mm-hmm. But I admit, Iwasa's goal, I mean, that's a great individual effort to get us the 3 points. A scrappy game and 3 points was amazing. I can't
Definitely.
say more about that.
I will defend the team in this, that the team came together with, like, I think we played our first friendly after 10 days of, like, having the squad together.
Yeah, they had, like, 3 or 4 weeks.
So I think the more the chemistry builds up and the more minutes we get as this team, you can kind of start to see them starting to gel already. So if we give them enough time, by the end of April, I'm hoping this team's just peppering the net for 90 minutes of the game. But I mean, I'd like to focus, I think, on our defense a little bit more too, and I think that's where the chemistry is going to really have to come in. At least watching some of the Orange County game last night, it looked like a couple of guys, without saying Cohen's name, for that huge sweeper keeper.
Just don't even know what he was doing. I don't know where he was.
I was flabbergasted, I think is the word I want to use there.
I think everyone kind of was
it was funny. I had my Twitter page open and watching the game. Cohen makes that move, and then like immediately my Twitter, what's he doing? What WTF? What the heck's happening? And I'm like, good, I'm not the only one. Like that's not a soccer strategy, is it?
Well, he was kind of lucky to get away with that. He could have got a yellow card easy. I think a red wouldn't have ever happened because it's not an opportunity for a goal. But it could have easily been a yellow card if the ref didn't play it on. So
my heart sank the second the attacker got around to his right and he put the cross in, and I'm like, okay, there's going to be nobody. But full credit to the Republic back line last night. They the second they got into the attacking area and into the box, they really shut it down well. And it was the same against San Antonio, too. They put, I mean, they're not letting open first chance opportunities into the net. Yeah. And that's, great for the first 2 games of the season. We'll see if they can keep it up for another 30.
Yeah, I think with the back line, the main thing that I've really enjoyed seeing is we actually have a presence in the box on corners and set pieces on both ends of the field.
Yeah, and that's been missing.
And last season we didn't see that, and Buckle kept trying to play balls in, and we just didn't have the guys to make it.
We have 5'5" offensive guys against 6'4", center backs. That's without even playing the game too much. That's not going to work.
Yeah, so you kind of feel that we might actually, like Tainter, Sailor, these guys might come in and get a few goals for us this season.
I love Gomez. I love the effort he puts in. That dude puts a great. Especially, I like the attacking scheme we have where we can bring the right backs and then the left backs up into the attack.
Yeah, with Partain playing that position
Oh,
too.
I love
he's
seeing
been
Hayden
doing-
play back. It's kind of interesting. I was really kind of concerned. I'm like, well, Hayden's more of a midfielder, but they have him playing back. But it's worked out well, and I'm not going to judge any of the coaches' decisions. I'll bite my tongue on the defense. There's times I'm like, oh well, he should be doing this, he should do that, and then look, we win 1-0.
Yeah.
All right, it's 3 points on the board.
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge coaches' decisions on lineups.
I think his tactics for the first 2 games have been pretty spot on.
Yeah.
He played the 4-3-3 for most of preseason with Iwasa, Nisha, and Isley playing up front. And then when Nisha went down with the whatever little niggle he got, I think he had
Left quad. I
Was
think
that what it was?
Yeah.
And he's been out. We saw him come back, which is great. We want to get him back to fitness. But that 4-4-2, I think tactically wise, was really good against the last teams. I think it was actually might even have been a 4-4-1-1.
Yeah.
Because I think Isley was actually playing on top of Iwasa a bit more than just like a standoff of him.
I think Isley's going to end up scoring a bunch of goals this season.
Oh.
Just how aggressive he's been so far to start the season, and even in the preseason a little bit. He's been close. He's missed like a couple goals by that much each game so far. And he got the tap-in one against San Antonio, but I think he's going to score a ton of goals this year.
Well, and he plays great hold-up football for us. We can get the ball to him, and we can expect him to keep it. And then when you have that 4-3-3, you can play it off to Nisha or Iwasa, or in the current situation with the 4-4-2, like you said, you got Gomez and Partain coming way out the back. You've got Bijev and Alaman coming up the sides, both playing the wings.
Yeah.
So he can hold it up and play it off to those guys, and I think that's worked great for us. And the press has also came into play with that 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Where we're allowed to play more midfield press and play a little bit higher, and we're doing great on turnovers this season as well.
I think Alaman's been the Alaman. I'm terrible.
I think it's Alaman, but
Alaman. He's played, I think, fantastic the first 2 games.
Yeah.
That goal against San Antonio was a thing of beauty.
Oh, yeah.
And then just at least from, not even from an attacking standpoint, but from the midfield standpoint, he's holding on to the ball well. He's forcing turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. And, let's say, I don't want to call him an attacking midfielder, or I don't know the correct term, I guess. But
I think that's what they actually label him
as an attacking mid.
midfield.
But that's, you're getting, full pitch talent there with a guy like Alaman.
Well, and he's working on both sides of the ball,
Yeah.
too. As soon as he loses it, he's trying to get it back. He's hungry to get it back, and that's what we really need, especially with the coach's tactics playing that high press. You need guys that are just for that 90 minutes that are just going to play both sides of the ball completely.
Definitely.
So I personally think Cohen was my man of the match, except for that little bit of a moment, but he saved our butt again. Now, that's 2 games where I think we probably, with another keeper, maybe Newton last season could have did it for us. He's a top-class keeper, too. But any other keeper, we would have probably lost.
It's funny. Newton ends up winning Save of the Week.
I
And
thought that too.
It was a great save. But the bitter part of me is just like, where was that here in Sacramento?
Yeah.
I like Evan as talking to him in person. I think he's a great guy. But I was just kind of like, where was that for us, man?
Yeah.
But I'd say Cohen's my man of the match too. At least there was the one-time opportunity in the 56th minute that Orange County had, and Cohen was able to block it over the bar, two-hand. And that was just a point-blank opportunity. Came on really quick, and it was a great save. He made a couple other really great saves. It was later in the game, the one that ended up getting the attacker for Orange County the red card. It was personally looked like a 50-50 ball. I wasn't really with the red card. But he sacrificed his body. Looks like I don't remember who tweeted it, but was he sacrificed a couple of ribs to make that save, and he played great. So
Yeah, I think he's going to be a keeper that, unfortunately, we probably won't be able to hold on to next
No.
season. He's probably going to be going up if he keeps his performance up. So I think overall that we got the points, and that's what matters. It was a little bit scrappy of a game. We are sitting second, so that's pretty exciting.
yeah,
Who do we got coming up next?
we got Rio Grande Valley
Rio Grande.
this Saturday,
away,
5:30
right?
p.m. in Sacramento Pacific time. But
Yeah, so that'll be another exciting game. Hopefully we can keep this momentum rolling into that game.
hopefully RGV can get a stream going.
Yeah, that would always be
There you go.
nice. Yeah, so.
I think we'll way too early match predictions. I think this one, just because we've been on the road again, I'm going to call a draw on this one, but I think it'll be an exciting game back and forth. I'll say 1-1.
1-1. I'm really hoping our defense can get it together, but I think we can pull out the win 2-1.
2-1? All
But
fair enough.
if our defense can get together, I would just like to get a clean sheet these days. Like I was
Yeah.
happy to have a clean sheet yesterday.
Definitely. Well, maybe Cohen will let in a couple of goals so we can keep him for another year, and then he just keeps those performances up in the playoffs.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you watching this video.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and subscribe to this video if you haven't checked it. Make sure to like it. Check out Alex Tasker at all the games. He'll be out there cheering loud in the TBB section.
I'm already on TV all the time. With everybody wants to stick a camera
Yeah.
in my face these days, so
If
it's hard to miss me.
If you've seen any of the Sac Republic social media stuff,
Oh,
you've probably
gosh.
seen him before a few times. So keep in tune for that, and we'll see you guys out at the next game.